Good evening, my friends. My name is Ali Casper. I'm so excited to share with you one of Valentus product called Prevail. It says 24/7 carb burner. I'm going to share this with you because it's very exciting and I'm so excited to share this with you. I don't know if you can see that, but it says maximize your body's potential to burn fat and lose weight at optimal times during the day. I'll send you the link and I will let you read by yourself. Please listen up. My friends, here is the exciting products of Valentus. This is my page. It says valentus.com/SallyCasper, and then you're gonna go to the products. So when you go to the products, go to Prevail. Now, when you open the page, it says a nutritional breakthrough for your body, okay? Now, open the video and you can see what is this.
I'm a blood microscopist, and what we do is we prick a finger, take your blood, and we look at it. It's a demonstration. And what it tells you is it tells you pretty much a lot of things about what people are doing, how they're living, how they're aging, free radical cell damage in your body. And I did someone's blood, a 33-year-old general contractor in Sheboygan, Wisconsin, at my health food store. And we did his blood, so I'll show you what his blood looks like, and here it is. As you see, his blood's all reloaded together. It's aggregated. Healthy blood should look perfectly round, evenly shaped, freely floating in plasma that should be clear. If you look in the plasma here very carefully, you'll see these black chicken scratches, if you will, black lines. Those are called liver spicules. And a lot of times you'll see liver stress caused by liver stress. Maybe the body's not absorbing well, it's maybe not absorbing, maybe low in minerals, could be possibly low on digestive enzymes. Well, we have a product that I was asked to try, because I was a little skeptical when I heard that it changes the blood in 2 minutes or less than 2 minutes. So I brought some of the stuff home with me to my health store, and we did his blood, obviously, as you see, and we after doing his blood, we sprayed this in his mouth. We gave 5 sprays, and 2 minutes later we redid his blood. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the results. Now, the general contractor was pretty, he was like, his mouth dropped. I was very surprised because I was really kind of looking to see if this would really change his blood. But he was so, I pricked this finger on his left hand, but when I redid his blood, I did it on his right hand. So he was like, wait a minute, re-prick this finger, the same one you did the first time. So I did. I said, okay, well, that's fair. So now about 4 minutes have gone by, and to my amazement, folks, I want to show you what it looks like. As you see, the blood is flying turbo fast across the screen. A total drastic change from when we first did his blood 4 minutes prior. And I'll tell you what, as a microscopist, I've been doing microscopy for about 10 years, well, about 11 years. I've done over 5,000 clients. I'm a live cell demonstrator, microscopy teacher, instructor. I've instructed and taught over 50 people in the United States. And I've never seen a product do what this product just did in less than 5 minutes.
Okay, so that was the findings of that gentleman. And let's go back to another guy here, not the doctor. I think that was the facts. I'm going to show you this because this is very interesting. Where is the doctor? Was that canine? No. I want to show you that because it's amazing. Here it says explained by Dr. Sean Weiler. There we go.
I want to take this opportunity to show you exactly how this product works. What I'd like to do is show you exactly how this product is so effective. First and foremost, you need to understand this works at a cellular level. Cellular. Primarily the red blood cells, which is called the erythrocytes. Let me show you what an erythrocyte looks like. Simple, isn't it? Just a circle. That's a healthy red blood cell right there. When you're looking at that under a microscope, that's a healthy red blood cell. Now, unfortunately, and here's where it comes into play that affects each and every one of us. Every one of us. These red blood cells always aren't healthy looking like that. 9 times out of 10, they're going to end up looking something like that. The next thing you know, instead of having these nice, healthy, round blood cells, what you got here are these red blood cells that start to look like this. These red blood cells, they stick together. People call them sticky blood. Call it what you will. At the end of the day, these erythrocytes or red blood cells, they stick together. They don't have the water pressure or the oxygen necessary to be healthy and to transport nutrients throughout the body. They get stuck. And not only is it a sticky blood, but it's a slow-moving blood. So it's really not transporting anything. That's why we get tired. That's why we get lethargic. That's why nutrients aren't transported throughout our body to our various tissues. We're not experiencing the results that we anticipate by taking other nutraceuticals or nutrition and so on and so forth. So they're rendered not useless, but inefficient to some degree. That's the Rollo effect, or Rouleau, depending on what part of the world you're from. The pronunciation varies. But at the end of the day, what you have is a lack of oxygen and a lack of water pressure, osmotic pressure again, which is clumping up all these red blood cells. And they're just stagnant for the most part. It's almost like a stagnant pond. What lives in a stagnant pond? Not much. You want a free-flowing stream. That's what carries life, a free-flowing stream. That's what we need to think about when we think about our bloodstream. A free-flowing bloodstream that can carry all the nutrients throughout our body where it needs to go. But this cannot bring the nutrients in and get rid of the bad. The bad. That's what the cells do. They take in the good, they get rid of the bad. So we want to take in the good, we want to get rid of the bad. These cells, under these conditions, cannot do it. So what happens? You build up a high level of toxicity, and then what happens? Each department of your body, your various areas start to become overloaded, and before long, disease sets in and you start to shut down. That's what happens. That's where disease comes about. You don't just walk outside and catch a disease. Disease, you had to work for it. Seriously, I know you don't want to hear it, but you had to work hard to get that disease. Seriously. So, that is because the... If we don't start at the beginning, how effective are we going to be to provide an entire product line that's going to keep you healthy? It doesn't exist. If you don't start at the beginning on the foundation and hit your 4 cornerstones and lay that foundation properly, you're not going to have any health at all. Period. This is the cell we want to have. This is a healthy cell. It's in your mouth. And get this, you don't even have to ingest it. It doesn't take an hour before it starts to work. And then, you hope and pray that it's actually doing something. Are you kidding me? No, we're working at a cellular level. You spray it in your mouth. Within seconds, it begins work. In under 2 minutes, it's actually established its end result, which is stimulating these bad cells, turning them into a variety of good cells. We're reversing the polarity because we are electromagnetic beings. It's an electromagnetic product, all natural 100%, dealing with minerals, but in a very proprietary format. So when you have cells that are now stimulated like this, with the right polarity,
My friends, my internet connection stops, or I don't know what happened, but you have you know that this product is really very good. It's Prevail. I'll give you the link, I'll give you the picture, and you can get that in my website, Valentus website, and I will show you the link so you can purchase this product. It's all natural. You don't have any problems, or no problems if you're diabetic or you have high blood pressure, because these are all natural. So my friends, let's do this together. Let's try it. I have not tried this, so I want to purchase this so I can share it with you guys, and I can tell you more of if I like it, but they said that the findings is really good, so let's do this together.
this entire absorption and transportation process. So you've got these nutrients, whether it comes from your foods or whether it comes from your nutraceuticals, your nutritional protocol, okay? All that you're ingesting, fine. It gets into your bloodstream, but there's no guarantee it's actually getting into the cell itself. If you don't handle the cell first, you've missed the boat completely. It goes back to what I just said. So all these nutrients that are flowing around in your plasma, your bloodstream, hoping for absorption, hoping to be transported to your brain and to all the other tissues of your body, it won't happen unless the cell is in the right state. It creates that right state, okay? So we've created this big water pressure, this osmotic pressure. This fatty lipid layer is now stimulated. It gives off this wonderful glow, and guess what? Now nutrients can go into the cell where it needs to, but we're not done yet. Here's a cool part about how God created our bodies. And that's the only way I can really